today we are learning how to draft a basic bodice block. I'll be teaching you how to draft your pattern from the shoulder to the hip. Right now, what I'm having presently here, I've gone ahead to rule the lines. This is the shoulder here, and this is the bust point. This is our waist here, okay? So I have the shoulder, I have the bust point, and I have the waist, okay? So what you need to do is your shoulder, divide your shoulder by 2. The measurement I'm working with here is this. The shoulder is 14 here. So all I need to do is go ahead and divide my shoulder by 2. My shoulder divided by 2, 14 divided by 2, that's 7. So I'm going to be imputing 7 inches on this shoulder line here. So after getting your shoulder, because our shoulder is not straight, we have to slant this pattern, okay? So you come down from this 7 inches by 1 inch. Just come down by 1 inch, okay? We have the standard neck measurements, the standard neck depth, and the standard neck width, which is 3 inches by 3 inches for the front. This is the neck width, 3 inches, and this is the neck depth, 3 inches. Okay, so this is 3 inches by 3 inches. So on this 3 inches width here, come and connect it back to this place. So connect it back like this. So this is our new shoulder line. So what I need to do now, I need to get our chest line, okay, where we are going to be imputing our armhole curve. So how do you get your chest line value? You divide your bust circumference by 6 plus 1.5. So I'm working with bust 34. 34 divided by 6 plus 1.5 gives us 7.16. So I want to approximate it to like 7.2. This is what I'll be using for the armhole line, okay, 7.2. This is how I'm going to put my tape rule. Now I will be using this line now. I'm not using this line anymore. Now I'm using this. So this is where I'm going to be taking my 7.2. So my 7.2 line is here. So let me just square it out. Okay. So this is now our chest line, okay? So this is the chest line. That's 7.2. From here to this place is 7.2. In total, what we have here is 7 inches. So measure 7 inches also from here. Then come and connect it to this. The bust we are working with is 34. 34 divided by 4, it gives us 8.5. So just impute your 8.5 on this chest line. Get your midpoint also from here. You know, we have 7.2. Just do like this to get the middle line and just come like this. So this is the midline. On that middle line, go in by half an inch for the front block. So take your armhole curve, just put it like this. So this is what you just do. Okay, so this is our armhole curve. So this is just a pattern for beginners. This is so beginner friendly. So the waist I'm working with is 28. So 28 divided by 4, it gives me 7 inches. So this is 7 inches here. Just connect like this. So now let's go to the back. Let me also impute the back waist length here. I'm using 14 inches. So let me connect it like this. I will be starting from here. Remember our shoulder. This is the shoulder, bust, and this is the waist. Okay, this is the back. This is the back waist. Okay, so divide your shoulder by 2. Our shoulder divided by 2 is 7 inches. So we have 7 inches like this. Don't forget, at the front we came down by 1. Come down by 1 inch. let me share something with you here. The shoulder width you used for the front must be the same you're using for the back. Like the shoulder width for the front, we use 3 inches. Like that is the standard shoulder width for both the front and the back, 3 inches. Remember, for the front depth, we use 3 inches, while for the back neck depth, we are going to be using 1 inch. So the back is higher than that of the front. So it's 3 inches by 1 inch. Bring it back to this place. To get our chest line, we did our bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5, which gave us 7.2. And remember, I'm starting it from this line here. That is 7, this is 7.2 here. I'm using this place. So what I need to do is just to get a straight line. So this is our chest line. Whatever I'm having here, I'm having 7 here. Come and mark it here as well. Come and put it here, 7 inches, so that you can get a perfect straight line. Also get the middle point. Go ahead and impute your bust circumference divided by 4 is 8.5. That was what we also imputed for the front, 8.5. So bring in your armhole curve. For this back, we are not going to go in. Okay. The waist circumference also divided by 4. That's what you will put in here. So the waist circumference is 28. 28 divided by 4, you will have 7 inches. This is how it's going to be. Just connect it together like this. That is all from the shoulder to the waist. But now we want to extend it down to the hip line. From this back waist here, come down by, you can use between 7 inches to 9 inches, okay? But for this one, I'm going to be using just 8 inches. So from the waist to the hip is between 7 inches to 9 inches, depending on the body size. Impute your hip circumference divided by 4. That gives me 10.5. So what you need to do, just come here and impute your 10.5 here. So it's better you use a straight line, okay? Just go ahead and use a straight line. Okay. This is the back. So this is the back, okay? So now we want to come to the front here. So I went ahead to mark 8 inches from the waist down to the hip. The hip we are working with divided by 4 is 10.5. So I'm going to be imputing it here, 10.5. All you just need is just to connect it from the waist back to the hip with a straight line. So this is how the front pattern and the back pattern look like. There's something that is being called the bust pan, okay? The bust pan we are working with here is 7 inches. That's the bust point to the bust point. So all you need to do is to just come like this on your waist, get your bust pan to bust pan divided by 2. And we are working with 7 inches here. So 7 inches divided by 2, that's 3.5. Bring it here. Just mark the 3.5 from the bust point to the hip and connect. On this waist, come in by half an inch on both sides. That is our waist dart. Then from the bust point, come down by 1. From the hip line, go up by 2 inches and then connect the legs together. That is our waist dart leg. Remember, we already took 1 inch from the waist measurement, meaning we have to return that 1 inch back to the side so as to complement for that 1 inch waist that we took. We're using another marker. So what you need to do is just to, from here, bring it like this, connect it like this. Then you bring it back to your hip. So this is the new line you'll be using. For the back waist, we used 14 inches. For the front waist, we used 15 inches. meaning that we have 1 inch difference. Okay, so what this is what you need to do, because this place, from this place to this place, must be the same as from here to here. That 1 inch difference, we need to take it out from here so that this place and this place can be the same when we want to join them together. So this is what you do from this bust point. Remember, this is our new line. From this bust point, come down by 1 inch. So whatever your difference is, let's say your back waist length and the front waist length, the difference is 2 inches, meaning from your bust point, you come down by 2 inches. But for this pattern, the difference is 1 inch. That's why I'm coming down by 1 inch here. So what you need to do again is this: connect it to this place like this. Okay. So this is what you need to do also before you cut it out. You need to close this dart, because now this is a dart, this is a side bust dart. So when we close this dart together, the lines are no longer balanced. So what you need to do, is this: reconnect the line. Take your tracing wheel. You still want to open it up, so just do like this. Okay, so this is the new line now. Okay, and for the back, our bust span divided by 2 is 7 inches, but for the back, you will add 0.5 to it, meaning 7 divided by 2, 3.5 plus half an inch, that's 4 inches, okay? So mark the 4 inch from the center back all through from the bust line to the hip, and then you connect it and make a straight line. We are also using 1 inch in total for this waist dart. 0.5 here is 0.5 here. Okay. So what you need to do is this: connect like this, connect like this. So come up. Remember, for the front, we came up by 2 inches. For the back, come up by 3 inches. So you connect together like this. You connect like this. Make sure you return that 1 inch that we took back to the side again, so it can complement for what we took in the middle. And this is all about the basic bodice pattern. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you.